tonight.
All right!
We'll pass out on the couch. All right!
Tonight! We've got nothing better to do than watch TV and have a couple of brews. Don't talk about anything else. We don't want to know. We're dedicated to our favorite shows.
That's incredible!
Hill Street Blues!
Dallas! Wednesday! We sit glued to the TV set all night.
And every night!
Why go into the outside world at all?
It's such a fright! We've got nothing better to do than watch TV and have a couple of brews.
TV news shows what it's like out there.
It's a scare!
You can go out if you want.
We wouldn't dare! We've got nothing better to do than watch TV and have a couple of brews. Don't talk about anything else. We don't want to know. We're dedicated to our favorite shows.
Saturday Night Live!
Monday Night Football.
Dynasty! Friday! I wouldn't be without my TV for a day!
Or even a minute.
I don't even bother to use my brain anymore!
There's nothing left in it. We've got nothing better to do than watch TV and have a couple of brews.
Hey, wait a minute! My TV set doesn't work!
It's broken.
Hey, this isn't fair! What are we gonna do tonight?
We're hurting. We've got nothing left to do than with no TV and just a couple of brews. What are we gonna talk about? I don't know. We're gonna miss our favorite shows.
No! That's incredible! No!
Hill Street Blues.
No! Dallas! No! Wednesday!
No TV party tonight.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
アーチボルド・ウィトウィッキーの子孫サミュエル・ウィトウィッキーはお前か。私はオプティマス・プライム。
Greetings, universe. My name is Orbital Bacon, and I am certified G1 and a real freaking prime. Welcome to another live stream. It's Friday, the end of the week. That means if you're here, you've made it, and you are indeed made of sterner stuff. What's going on, everybody? Wooga wooga bim bams. It's good to see you, Bacon Ears. It is indeed the end of the week. We've all made it. It's time to kick off the weekend. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What's going on, everybody in the chat? I see a lot of familiar faces. Let me give some shouts out as we get the stream started. I see Taverns Pull, Ron McChaos, Battleframe Studios,
Happy Friday, Orbital, smiley
Atticus
face.
Rex. Thank you, Jazz Wolf Blaze, for the 2. All hail the first stream boss, Jazz Wolf Blaze. Coming in hot with the $2 right out the gate. Thank you so much. Killer Tomatoes is in here. Ericus, Deke, Eric Rayner, Loki, Starscream, Kaiser Soze, Mr. Casterhopper. We got Richard Hooper, the author of the Chronicle of Pete and Book of Auger cards. Base Wave Studios is in here. Kuro Gitsune. Let's see. Waste of Space. Better not be trolling, boy. Clay Murdoch is here. Atticus Rex, what's up, buddy? What's up? Alchemy, Prince of the Abyss. Let's see who else is in here. We got a lot of people, man. I got to scroll up here. Excuse me. McWaffles Parker. Let's see. Ronald Neal is in here. Hell yeah, guys, man. Everybody made it out tonight. Hell yeah. And I'm going to keep an eye on the chat. I'll give you a shout out as we go along. If I missed your name, going by, I see Tony, Old Dirty Gamer, NPC Cobalt, man, Kakarot. What the hell? All right. So let's go, guys. It's Friday. It's the end of the week. And hopefully you've had a good week. Or even if you had a week that makes you feel like you're ready for a Tom's Festival, it's over. The week is over. And we're going to kick off the week, or the weekend rather, as we always do, looking at some memes, wrangling some waifus, and basically just having some laughs, having some good times, getting the weekend started right, because that's how we do every week. So for anybody who's new or maybe not familiar with these live streams that we do every Friday, what we do is we recap the shows that we watched this past Saturday morning, the anime Saturday night, and then the shows that we watched during the week. And we basically go over the best memes and one-liners, and of course, wrangle the top waifus from those shows that we watched. And that way it keeps everybody up to date, up to speed, so you're not lagging behind. I don't want anybody falling behind and not knowing what the hell we're talking about. So we're going to keep everybody up to speed and have some fun along the way. So I've got plenty of memes cooked up. We have some cake in the oven from Master Kraken, as always, and plenty of framing and random moments from the shows. Man, actually, we've got some good stuff. It's not probably not as plentiful, like the quantity is not as much as some of the recent streams, but I think the quality is pretty good. So we got some good stuff to get into, guys. So hell yeah. I think people were having fun during that intro song too. I saw a lot of people like naming the shows that they like, because that's what they were doing in the song. You know, they're like, oh, Saturday Night Live, whatever. And I saw people like Bucky O'Hare, Biker Mice from Mars. Like, hell yeah, that's what we should make that song the unofficial theme, the unofficial anthem of the Orbital station. And maybe if there's a rock band out there, or even just a solo artist that could do it all themselves, because with technology these days, if you can sing and play enough instruments, you can do it all with software on the computer. And maybe somebody could do a cover where they actually shout out the shows that we watch here. That'd be pretty freaking sweet. So I don't know. You never know. We've got a bunch of custom art and stuff. We could end up with some custom music. You never know. That would be pretty cool though. But yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun to have that as the official, unofficial, whatever anthem of the Orbital station, because you guys were having a lot of fun during the intro. So that was cool. That was cool. So we'll get into it. I don't think I really have any hot dog in a grandstand. I mean, we're going to talk about the Waifu World Order. The Waifu World Order is taking over, chat. It's on the way. We've been chanting SMW for Saturday morning waifus, Saturday morning wrestling, whatever. It's really Saturday morning waifus, but that's like our wrestling league. But the Waifu World Order is coming, and they're taking over. They're gonna take over, because there's already a lot of fans in the chat. A lot of people saying WWO for life, because as anybody who's in the WWO already knows, that the Waifu World Order is just too sweet. So yeah, it's going to be coming soon, guys. We've got some new artwork on the way, and the Waifu Mania event is still in the works and should be done pretty soon. Probably not this month, but in March we'll get it done, because I want to get to the Cheese Awards this month before it gets too far away from the turning of the year. So yeah, I wonder if there's going to be anybody who remains loyal to SMW in the chat. That is, like, we'll have some characters remain loyal to SMW, just like how Sting did. But I'm actually curious. I'm curious if anybody in the chat is going to remain loyal to SMW, if everybody's just going to jump on board the Waifu World Order. I don't know, man. It's gonna be tough. And then if there's gonna be a split, you know, the Wolf Pack, the Waifu Pack, there might be a split. The red and black Waifu Pack. Don't turn your back. You might end up in a body bag. So yeah, we're gonna see some of that real soon, real soon. But enough of that.
Silence!
Enough of that hot dogging and grandstanding. We're gonna get into the memes. We're gonna get into the Saturday morning memes, guys. Let's get it rolling. Let's get it rolling. Battleframe says SMW Super Mario World. No, Saturday morning waifus. It's just like how WWF was like World Wildlife Foundation or something like that. It's the people who actually sued them and made it change it to WWE. But I don't know. It's always going to be WWF to me. I don't care if other things have the same initials. It doesn't matter. It only means one thing to us. So, yeah, we're going to get into the Saturday morning memes without any more hot dogging and grandstanding. Let's roll right into it. The waifu wars are real. That's right. That's right. Speed Motion Samick is here. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, so it is Friday, guys. It is Friday. Cheers. We've made it. The end of the week. And like I said, I hope you guys have had a good week. Maybe you had a week worthy of a Tums festival. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Every day ends with a Tums festival.
I don't know. I don't know how your week was. Mine was pretty good. Mine was like pretty hectic though. I had a like super busy week, super hectic. But we still got things done. We're plowing through. We're gonna carry on, soldier on. So it's gonna be all good. So yeah. Hectic week was a good thing. But let's get into some Saturday morning memes. Because we had a few. We had quite a few. And we watched a few things last week.
The number one troll is here. The cheesecake must flow. Zooking out and bacon up. I need kissy from the evil waifus lol swing put TWU.
Cool! Buster Keaton!
So this is where the big cheese flows. Well, look at the adjective, flow. We didn't come here to flow.
All right, Kevin Nash. All right, take it easy there, Space Cyborg Dragon. Big Sexy. And Cheetos, thank you for the reference-laden message there. The cheesecake must flow, zooking out. You need a kissy from all the evil waifus.
Swing!
Hell yeah, man. And then Space Cyborg Dragon, all hail new stream boss. Didn't even give Cheetos enough time to sit on the throne. Phrasing. Yeah, you didn't even give Cheetos enough time. Damn. But thank you. Hell yeah. So we watched some Saber Rider. I was about to say Star Rider, Saber Rider. I don't even know. Saber Rider and the Star Sheriffs. And Robotech is a whole anime filled Saturday morning lineup last week. It was pretty crazy. People seemed to react to it pretty well. I think you guys liked it. I think you guys enjoyed the anime edition, the first anime edition of Saturday morning cartoons, because I've done 80s, 90s movies, video games, Halloween and Christmas, of course, multiple of those actually. But this was the first anime edition, and yeah, I think you guys seem to enjoy it. So we're gonna do more. Lucky the Cat, I come for the cartoons. I don't care about this stream horse shit. Well, then leave. You can leave. Come back when I'm showing cartoons. Because we're here to have fun. So if you don't care, you can leave. No one's forcing you to watch. We got a couple haters. Do I still have that picture up here? That's an old one. That's an old GIF. I don't know if I still have that one. But yeah, we did the anime edition, and you guys seem to enjoy that. So if you like that, I will do another one. I've been meaning to do additional like gaming edition, what was the other one? Movie edition, things like that. But it just hasn't really. I've been feeling like doing other things instead. But yeah, Millerin says I'm here to chill out and enjoy the chat. Exactly. We're here to chill out. If we got over here a couple of haters. But that's all right. We're here to have fun. So yeah, we watched the anime edition, Saber Rider and the Star Sheriffs, Robotech, a bunch of fun stuff. And we had the return of our boy. Nemesis, providing the fire, man. Nemesis is always here for the best lines. He already has our
Silence!
That's our favorite, Soylence. And then of course, this is probably what Lucky the Cat is thinking right now.
You are boring.
I'm just messing with you, Lucky the Cat. Lucky the Cat says, I want to apologize. I had a shitty day at work and I apologize for my behavior. I'm sorry. Hey, you know what? It's all good. Man. I'm just busting your balls. You know what I mean? It's all good. Nobody's actually angry here. Cause like I was saying, we are just here to chill. So, I'm just taking some shots, having some fun, It's all in fun, man. It's all good.
Cool.
It's all good.
Buster Keaton!
Your week might have been hectic, but remember you are indeed made of sterner stuff.
Exactly. Hey, perfect timing from Speed Motion Samick right there. Thank you for the $5. And couldn't have worded it better myself. You had a rough week, but guess what? You're here. You made it through, which means you are indeed made of sterner stuff. So hell yeah. And thank you, Samick. Thank you. So as I was saying, our boy Nemesis, he's back. Okay? He's back with more fire. He's back to drop more fire on us. So we've got Soylence, we've got Boring, and now with a new fire, Nemesis.
Ho hum. Well, go ahead. Make my day.
This one might be my new favorite. I don't know. It's a little more like Soylence. Soylence is still the top. You really can't top Soylence,
Silence!
Like that's the best. One word, one and done. You can't really top that one, but I think this is better than Boring because it kind of goes along with Boring. Just like if somebody was like, "Oh, you're boring," you could say, "Oh, ho hum." Ho hum is boring. But the added make my day. That's what really sells it. That's what really puts it over for me. If he just said ho hum, then that would be good. That would definitely be good. But the make my day, that's what sells it, guys.
Ho hum. Well, go ahead. Make my day.
And the little chair that rises up. Look at the little chair. I don't know. Everything about this guy. He's the best. Nemesis is the best. Okay? He's the absolute best. This is how we should all strive to be like this. Really, chat? Like, we should all strive to be like. I know he's the villain. I know he's the bad guy of Saber Rider, but he doesn't really ever do anything that evil. He just wants to have fun. He's always complaining about how his dimension, his whole entire dimension is boring.
I want my 15 seconds of fame, yeah buddy. Make my day.
Ho hum, Cheetos. Yo, Cheetos, pizza rolls. Yo, I forgot to be like rolling out the pizza rolls for everybody. Man, I'm slacking off.
No, man, he's just zooking out. He'll be
Zooking
okay.
out. More, I gotta rain down extra pizza rolls. I gotta rain down some extra waifus. We gotta get some waifus swinging around here. We gotta get some pizza rolls flying. Just everything. It's going nuts. Because I'm slacking off. But hell yeah, all hail the new stream boss Cheetos getting his 15 seconds of fame. Thank you, Cheetos. Thank you. We're gonna make your day.
Well, go ahead. Make my day.
Yo, this guy's the best. Nemesis is the best. Make my day.
Yeah, we've got some new quotes here, some new quotables. I might even have to break this one up and have two different pop-ups. But I went ahead and made one here. We at least have the full thing.
Ho hum. Well, go ahead. Make my day.
Silence!
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Had to add it to the pop-ups. It's there already. So that was like my favorite thing of pretty much all Saturday morning was Nemesis. Anytime he shows up, he's always a lot of fun. I feel bad for him and his whole boring dimension. They don't know how to have fun. He said not only is it boring, he says like they don't even know. Like every time they try to have fun, they screw up. Nobody in his dimension even knows how. So yeah, we love Nemesis. We want to be like him. And just sort of anytime you're having a bad day or a bad week, just say ho hum. Make my day. Next up, we had Robotech. And this is what the image that you're seeing on screen here is from Robotech. And the particular episode, it had some funny moments. Nothing particularly meme-worthy.
Cheesy one-liners and looking for fun.
Hell yeah, Alex Shaw. Pizza rolls for you. Pizza rolls and Yoko swinging around because you are the new stream boss. I think Cheetos literally had 15 seconds of fame there, but thank you. Hell yeah. Thank you. But yeah, so we were watching Robotech and the episode was funny. It definitely had some funny moments, but I don't remember anything like one particular line. However, we did get this lovely moment with Rick and his, I think it's like lieutenant, commanding officer. I think she's a lieutenant. I can't remember. But it's like his commanding officer, but whatever. They're like trapped in the sewer together and they're talking about stuff. And she's basically like bearing her soul and like talking about her theories on why the aliens are invading and all this stuff. And Rick is just like, I don't know. Like, I think the only reason that you even graduated is because you're a girl.
Out. New people nice to meet you. Now can you smell what the cake is cooking?
We can smell the cake that is cooking. That's right, Richard. Hell yeah. We can smell the pizza rolls cooking. Thank you, Richard. Hell yeah. But yeah, he was like, I don't know. You're talking all these weird theories about aliens and their motives and stuff. And I didn't realize that you had a working brain. I thought that you were just like some weird girl that graduated the academy. And so people in the chat started saying hashtag Rick's rule or Rick rule. And it was like the number one Rick rule. Because we've seen some of Rick's behavior before. I don't know. Maybe this isn't even his number one. Maybe this is the number two. But we're gonna start chronicling his rules to live by. Because we've seen how his priorities are. Let's recap real quick Rick's priorities. When this same commanding officer tries to get in contact when he's flying around in his giant robot, this is how he treats her.
You seem nervous, Lieutenant. What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I feel fine, really. Oh, wait a minute, Commander. Something's wrong. We seem to be picking up some interference.
Where? Even switching to laser induction doesn't seem to help. I wonder what's wrong.
Now.
Contestant 10, Sally Forrester.
2 more until mid-May.
These are his priorities. Commander's like, hey, are you okay? You're flying around your giant robot. We've been trying to get a hold of you. You seem nervous. He's like, I don't know. I'm getting some interference. Boop. Gotta go watch some waifus. Time to watch waifus. Sorry. Gotta go. So these are we already see like Rick's priorities. These are Rick's priorities. So when he's trapped with the lieutenant and she's all like philosophizing with him and all this stuff, he's just like, I don't know, you're not making any sense. So we have like a pretty good idea of how Rick lives his life, and we've got the rules to live by. So Rick rule number 1: women don't make sense. This is like 2 episodes now where he's just like, yeah, well, woman, you don't make any sense to me. I don't understand what you're saying. I have other things I need to do. So Rick rule number 1, women don't make sense. And as we watch more of Robotech, because we've only watched these 2 episodes so far on the channel, but as we watch more Robotech, I'm sure that Rick will bestow more of his wisdom upon us. He will drop more science of life hacks. The Rick rules are life hacks, and he will drop this wisdom on us as we watch more Robotech. So we will chronicle the Rick rules as we go along. Rick rule number 1, women don't make sense. D-Glass says high maintenance women don't make sense. I mean, I don't know. You tell me, D-Glass. You tell me. Has Rick been wrong? Has he been wrong so far? So far, he's been, what is it? 2-0 for life priorities, practicalities. Hell yeah. These are the Rick rules. We must live by it. Another role model. You know, we got a lot of role models this week. You know, we had Nemesis. You want to be like Nemesis, right?
Ho hum. Well, go ahead. Make my day.
No matter any kind of day, week, whatever you're having, that's how you want to be. You got Rick, his philosophy of life, his priorities, his life hacks. We got it. And we got Squeegee. Squeegee was back this week. The return of the Squeegee. He's back, and he's wearing a cool little cowboy hat. Look at him go.
You are boring.
No, wait, he's not boring. That's the wrong button. Sorry, I got excited to see Squeegee. Hit the wrong button.
Shake your booty.
Yeah, Squeegee's back in town. He's been gone too long. Waifus have been getting out of control. This lawlessness is sweeping the land. You know, Kitty does a good job at Kitty's job, but Kitty's job isn't necessarily keeping the law. You know, Kitty's on a mission of his own, and he's good at it. But in the meanwhile, around the orbital station, things are out of control. So we needed to recruit a new sheriff. There's a new sheriff in town, boys. There's a new sheriff in town. The Squeegee. The Squeegee is here. The law. He's laying down the law.
Shake your booty.
So not only does he have his cool new little hat, but he's also a sheriff now. There's a new sheriff in town. He's got a cool little badge too. He's going to get wrangle chairs. He's going to teach people how to lasso. And that way, Kitty can focus on Kitty's mission. Because Kitty needs to focus. We don't want Kitty distracted. He needs to focus. So yeah, all hail new sheriff in town. Everybody better respect the Squeegee's authority. Authority. The Squeegee has authority, and you better respect it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yo, Squeegee's gonna be a new member, one of our agents, the field agent. You know, he's gonna be working in the tech field. Well, not in the tech field. We've already got tech agents, but like the tech agents, he's gonna be working out in the field for the agents of legs, so that the waifu spies can do their job. Squeegee's gonna be out in the field, keeping the law. Keeping the law. Dick says Kitty is a master thief. Exactly. We need to let Kitty do his job. So Squeegee's going to uphold the law. Speaking of the agents of legs, last week we were talking about how Charlie, the newest member of the agents of legs, the newest agent, the newest inductee to the Waifu Initiative, we were talking about her excellent ability to blend in a crowd. She has numerous disguises, and not only does she wear the disguise, she gets into character. So she is top tier cosplay waifu. Good spy material there. But when I was showing this particular undercover outfit off last week, a lot of people in the chat were saying, "Let me see the back." As Vinny would say, as Vinny infamously said when she was wearing a miniskirt, he's like, "Hey, let me see the back." And so Master Kraken, the master artist, has provided. We have the cake in the oven, and so now to make Vinny happy, to make chat happy, everybody's happy, we get to see the back. Now we know the view. Full 360. The full 360, brother. He did. We got the full spin. The full spin. I'm telling you, those shorts are hanging on by a thread. There's some miracle of modern physics going on. I don't know what sort of denim that is, but it's strong. It's strong. It's like titanium denim. Battleframe says those shorts ain't doing much. Battleframe, those shorts are perfect. These are the kind of shorts I want Musette to be wearing. You see how they're slightly high-waisted, but not really. At least not in the back, because there's too much going on in the back. But yeah, those are the best style right there. That's the best style. Eric says those are jean panties, Princess Janties. It kind of makes sense. I can see that. But yeah, now we have the full 360. I also like how on the back of her jacket it says "I love" with the Biker Mice logo, because she does. She has like a thing for mice. I don't know, Charlie. A little bit sus. Got a thing for mice. Space Cyborg Dragon says, "Don't let her booty crash the streaming." And oh yeah, I forgot about that. Her booty was like too mighty. Too mighty. Caster Hopper says it's covering too still covering too much. I think it's just right. We don't want to get too crazy. We don't want to get too crazy now. I think it's just right. Hell yeah. All right, so that's our update to the Agents of Legs. Another update that I wanted to make real quick is to the Cheese Awards. I finally have the voting site just about set up. I'm going over it just to make sure anything is crossed all my T's and dotted my I's as far as things being properly filled out there. And then I'm going to post a link on a community post. The next community post you see will probably be on Monday. We'll have the link to the voting for the Cheese Awards, so we can finally have that show, get that out of the way. We had a good number of nominees in each category. I didn't do too many categories, which is good because I didn't want to overload it. But for each category, we had a lot of nominees. So you guys can go on there when I post the link on Monday. You'll be able to go on there and vote. And then I'll give it I don't know. I'll either do the awards that following Friday, if it seems like, the voting slows down that quickly. But if it's still going on where votes are coming in, then I'll postpone it and I'll let it go for 2 weeks rather than 1 week to get everybody's votes in. But I'm sort of going to play it by ear, mostly because I want to get it out of the way so that we can get to other events, because there's other events that I want to get to as well. And the further we go, it's January is gone. We're almost out of February, and it's hey, usually you do those sort of end of the year award things at the end of the year or the start of the new year. So trying to not be too behind the times here. So we're gonna get caught up on that. So yeah, look for the link to the Cheese Awards. Lots of classic memories and memes and all that kind of stuff that you'll see when you go to vote. And speaking of, I wanted to go through, because when I was posting it up, I'm like, oh man, this is just a major trip down memory lane. And so I wanted to show a couple of these because I thought they were pretty fun. I don't know if these are necessarily in the nominees because these are from this year, but it made me think, man, we're gonna have so much to go through.
I'll tell you, I don't like the looks of this at all. They were surveying the scene. Wait a minute! Oh my God! Don't you dare do that! The God, there's people in there! There's people in there! What the hell is so great about that? There's people in there! Ted, Terry, Bump, and Mick, they're in there!
They're in there. They're in there. Shake it for Ozzy, man. Yeah, shake it for Ozzy. I don't know. I don't even know if I've ever shown this clip before, but I found it and I was like, this is awesome. Just out of context visionary, or not visionaries, in humanoids. Out of context in humanoids. Dude, they're having a party, man. These guys are awesome. These guys are awesome. So yeah, I don't know, like, there's gonna be so many random clips when we go through the Cheese Awards, and I really can't wait. That's gonna be a lot of fun. So keep your eyes open for that when I post the link on Monday. And then one other thing, I kind of meant to talk about this earlier when I was talking about the Agents of Legs, but we've got a new comic page here from Master Kraken, and this sort of updates the lore a little bit. So we're adding to the Agents of Legs as well as the orbital station itself. And so you can kind of see a bit of the orbital station here. You're familiar with the skylight window and that shark ship in the background. And then we can see here Morgan with her WWO coffee mug, so we know what team she's on. And she's sitting here chilling with Kitty and the chicken who knew too much. That's the new head of security right there, is the chicken who knew too much. They're going to be working with Squeegee, the Sheriff Squeegee. But we see some other troops. We see some other troops here in the background, and Morgan is in cahoots. She's in cahoots with Kitty. She says, "Stop sulking. It was bound to happen. I'll put on a happy face because you can always count on me. If I wore any myself, they'd be yours." Of course, that's referring to the policy of the orbital station. You can see a sign there in the background. But she says, "Rest easy and consider it done." And that's in reference to some plans that are brewing in the future. But yes, Morgan is working in cahoots with Kitty, who is also seems to be working with some of the other critters of the orbital station. It's kind of weird, all the goings on, like the inner workings of the orbital station are run by animals. I don't know how reliable that is. But yeah, we might have to get some more waifus on duty. That's why we're rolling out the waifu initiative and getting the Agents of Legs together, because yeah, we can't just have animals running around the orbital station. So we're gonna have more waifus. But yeah, this was a pretty funny comic page that Kraken showed me this week. So we've got some fun stuff on the way. I wanted to show that to you guys. Hell yeah. Oh man, good times. Good times. All right, so next up, we're going to go real quick into the Chronicles of Pete, or the Chronicle of Pete's, which is now, we're into the Book of Augers. That's what it really is. We're into the Book of Augers. And this week is Jack Tenrick from Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. And this guy, like, hell yeah, dude. Jack, it's kind of funny because the first episode, or not, it wasn't the first episode that I showed, but it was the first episode that I showed after the Pete meme was a thing, because I was showing Cadillacs and Dinosaurs since volume 1, and I think the first like 2 or 3 volumes in a row had Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, and then I finally started spacing the episodes out. But I think I've shown almost the entire series across the various volumes of Saturday Morning that it's shown up in. But if not, it's been most of it. But the particular episode, I digress here, the particular episode that I played after the Pete meme was born was an episode that sort of painted Jack in a bad light. He had a rival, an old rival from his past, show up, and it sort of shook his nerves, and he was screwing up a lot in the episode. And so people were thinking, oh, is he a Pete? Is he a Pete? And it's like, nah, you guys got to understand, Jack is definitely not a Pete. And so for other episodes in future editions of Saturday morning cartoons, other episodes of Cadillacs and Dinosaurs reveal Jack to indeed not be a Pete, and he was in fact the opposite. He's an Auger. So we've got an official Auger card here to enter into the Book of Augers, courtesy of Richard Hooper. So shouts out Richard Hooper for the designs. These are always really cool, reminiscent of those 90s pack-in cards from the Toy Biz action figures. Hell yeah. So Jack Auger is our latest in the Book of Augers. Although next week, I think we're going to deviate a little bit, and we might be going into Mildred territory. So stay tuned for that. Hell yeah. That's going to be interesting for sure. Now it's time for everybody's favorite segment. It's time. Get your lassos ready. Are you ready, chat? Are you ready? I got to take a sip of water because it's, oh man. Get the pizza rolls. Take a sip. It's time for the Waifu Roundup. Get your lassos ready. We got some wrangling to do. Hell yeah. The moment you've all been waiting for. The Waifu Roundup. It's time. Tomato says water. Well, I saved the Schwing champagne for after the stream because I'm already zooking out as is.
We like zook, see?
I'm already zooking out as is. So I got to save the Schwing champagne for after the stream, or I'd never make it through. I'd never even make it to the end. Hell yeah. All right, so we've got plenty of waifus to wrangle this week. It was a nice variety this week. We definitely had a couple of standout waifus for sure, but there was a good variety of random waifus. It wasn't as like evil heavy as last week. Last week it was like all evil waifus. We had a little bit more variety this week, but definitely some good ones to wrangle. And I'm curious to see what you guys will think is your top pick, because I had a bit of a tough time. I mean, it wasn't like too tough, but I was kind of like, should it be her? Should it be her? And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go with this one. And so when we get to the waifu of the week at the end here, I want to see what you guys think. If you agree with me or if you have a different pick for waifu of the week. But get your lassos ready because we're going to get into it. And we do have one or two new wrangling techniques to highlight as well. That's always a feature that I want to continue every week, if we can, that is highlighting a new wrangling technique. But we're going to get there when I get to the waifus themselves, because if I showed some of the wrangling techniques, it would kind of spoil who the waifu is. So we're going to get to that when we get to the waifus themselves. But there are some new wrangling techniques. First up, we had Calypso from Ulysses 31. So Calypso was like a crystal rock sand waifu. I don't know. She turned to dust at the end of the episode, and she barely even got hit. So I don't know if they're like made out of sand or if it's just like a crystal that turns to sand if it gets barely scratched or something. But I don't know. Her entire race of crystal waifus, as hot as they may be, had very low HP. They're very, very, very fragile. Not a lot of HP, can't take a lot of damage. And I don't know if they make good waifus. But what was interesting about her, and what's definitely worth highlighting, is that lovely crystal dew that she's rocking there, that crystal fro, is not just any crystal fro. It's an indicator of how, well, let's see how to put this. It's basically a fro boner, okay? It's basically a fro boner. Anytime that she was around Ulysses, especially if Ulysses was slaying robot bad guys and saving the day, rescuing her away to safety, she was having sploosh moments, and this was what was happening is her fro was growing 3 sizes that day. And yeah, she had like a total fro boner. Like, look at it. Look, it's not just because this is closer up. Like, if you look, it's definitely, not only is it bigger, it glows too. Okay. So like, not only does it grow in size, it glows in size. She's got that motherfucking glow. So yeah, it was interesting. It was interesting to say the least. But alas, this waifu did not survive the episode. I don't know if this was her first appearance in the show, because I haven't seen the whole show, but it's the first time I ever saw her, and she didn't even make it through the episode. So rip Crystal Froboner. But you were a unique waifu. You shall not be forgotten. Next up, we had Outlaw Star, which you would think would be, wait a minute, is this the anime that we watched that night? No, I kind of did a weird anime edition of Saturday morning cartoons and snuck in some stuff that was never a Saturday morning cartoon. It was, in fact, some like Toonami stuff going on. I put like an episode of Dirty Pair and Guyver and Outlaw Star in there. You know, I was just having fun with last week's lineup, man. I went a little crazy. I was on the Zook, okay?
We like Zook, see?
I was on the Zook when I did last week's lineup. And so yeah, I put some wild stuff in there. But we had Outlaw Star, an episode of Outlaw Star, and I think my favorite waifu, what I would say the top waifu would be, because she's my favorite waifu from the show, is Aisha. Aisha, from the cat girl. I think her whole like planet is cat people, so like they're all cat girls from her planet. But she's adorable. And while we were watching it, somebody in the chat said, and I think it was verified. In fact, I should have verified it myself. I should have looked it up just to make sure. But you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. But I saw in the chat that she's voiced by the voice actress who did the 90s Rogue. You know, like the Southern Belle classic Rogue from the 90s X-Men cartoon. If that's true, that just made her waifu status, her stocks just went through the roof. Aisha's stocks are rising. Like, she has like a really adorable personality and voice already. But like, Rogue is probably my all-time favorite waifu. Like, she was like my first waifu and has never been dethroned. She's always been top waifu for me. Like, over April O'Neil, Jessica Rabbit, like any of those others that, you know, kind of old school, what most people think of when they think of like old school cartoon crushes. Rogue is tops, head and shoulders above them all for me. So yeah, if her voice actress voice Aisha here, then yeah, her stocks are rising. Caster Hopper says, hope she's litter box trained. I think she is. She has a bit of an attitude, you know. She seems proud of her capabilities, so I'm sure she wouldn't do anything so reckless. Atticus says she also served a member of parliament in Canada. The voice actress did? That's pretty wild. That's awesome though. Hell yeah. So,
cool. Buster Keaton.
Here's some rouge for you, Ob.
Oh, hell yeah. Because she's right there in the $5. What is that? I'm blanking. But yeah, the alert, the GIF. Thank you. Hell yeah, Space Cyborg Dragon. Pizza rolls for you, good sir. Where are they? There they are. Pizza rolls for you. Let's get some waifus swinging around here. Are you the new stream boss? Or did we already do that? I think that makes you the new stream boss. All hail. All hail. Hell yeah. But what's cool about Aisha here is not only is she a cat girl, not only is she voiced by Rogue's voice actress, but she also includes jiggle physics. And it's hard to top a waifu that includes jiggle physics. So yeah, she might be top waifu. She might be top waifu. I don't know. This is why I was saying it was a little difficult to choose. There's a few more to wrangle here, and we'll see. We'll see if she's the one who I pick. But
Gyat. Gyat.
All right, next up, we were watching some more Conan the Adventurer, and we're not even done with that show. We've got like 4 volumes left to go. But we're getting there. We're almost done. I think we're over halfway through. And we've actually started seeing some of the expanded universe. They've been traveling to other locations a lot in these recent episodes. And it seems like almost every episode they either meet a new character or bring back old characters that we haven't seen in a while. And even in some cases, waifus that we haven't seen because they've been in wolf form the whole time. Like, what's her name? The sister of the wizard. I'm blanking on her name, man. I'm on too much Zook tonight. But but yeah, we saw some characters. But this right here, this was a new character that we hadn't seen before. And it's basically Red Sonja. I mean, I think in the show they called her like Brenda or something. But I'm just gonna call her Red Sonja, Red Nanya, Orange Brenda. But yeah, it's basically Red Sonja. And she was a pretty fun waifu. As you can tell by looking at her, she's like Viking chick. And Conan's buddy here takes an instant liking to her, man. He's like, hell yeah, death by snoo snoo. I'm down. I want to climb the mountaintop. Death by snoo snoo. He wants the muscle mommy. Yeah, Ronald says she's muscle mommy. Yeah. He was like instantly, he's like trying to rizz her up. Strong snoo snoo waifu, who can blame him? Exactly, Rex. Exactly. But here's the thing. She's not only is she like muscle mommy death by snoo snoo, but she was like playing hard to get, kind of almost tsundere level. She was sort of hating on him, but I don't know if tsundere is the right thing, because isn't that where even though they give him a hard time, you can tell that they also like, you know, when they're not around, they're like, oh, I like him or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I've got it wrong, but she didn't like him like at all. It was more like just playing hard to get. And so not only was she like hating on him, but she gave him these tasks. She was like, you have to prove yourself a man worthy, and not in a like a modern chick way. She wasn't like, show me your bank account. Let me see your coin purse. She didn't ask to see his coin purse, okay? She wasn't like, how many horses do you have? What color is your stallion? What's the size of your coin purse? Nah, she wasn't like that. She's more traditional, okay? She's not like these modern Tatianas. She's a traditional Viking muscle mommy waifu. And so she was like, you need to prove yourself a man and show feats of strength. You know, she basically wants to know that this guy is going to be able to take care of her and you know, protect her, which is what men are meant to do. Protect the women. So she's like, show me that you're all that is man. Take the challenge. And this is where we get the new wrangling technique for this week, okay? There were a couple of ones that were on display, but I chose this as the new wrangling technique because this is one that we haven't actually seen performed on the orbital station before. And it's the traditional wrangling technique. And I don't mean like the classic. We've seen the classic, and the classic is just the lasso, the plain lasso. This is what I'm talking, traditional, like the trad wife. Like if you want a trad wife, this is what you do. You prove yourself a man. You become the ultimate man, and you prove through feats of strength that you are worthy.
Oh, a nice flower. You are a brave man. I'll never doubt you again.
Aye, lass, you're the one for me.
Wrangled. That is the traditional wrangle. You reserve this only for the highest of class, most top tier, top shelf waifu. For the ultimate waifu, the traditional. Yeah, she just grabbed him. Cause see, that's what you do. That's what you do.
You are a brave man. I'll never doubt you again.
See? Proved himself a brave man. She'll never doubt him.
Aye, lass, you're the one for me.
That's the way to do it, boys. That's the way to do it. You don't even need a lasso. The ultimate skill, the highest skill level, is when you don't even need the lasso. Reverse wrangle technique. Kurokitsune says a reverse wrangle technique. That's an interesting way of looking at it. The waifu in Russia, waifu wrangles you. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Prince says you just need to impress him. Yeah. Just show that you're the ultimate man. That's all you got to do. No lassos required. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So that's why Orange Brenda here, she's also up for Waifu of the Week. Man, there was a lot. There's a lot of heavy contenders here. Top tier contenders this week. From that same episode, we had the Frost Giant's daughter. And not only is she a total Ice Queen, Snow Princess waifu, but just like the name implies, she is giant. More death by snoo-snoo. It's kind of like how last week evil waifus were sort of the running theme for the Waifu Roundup. This week, it's death by snoo-snoo. Death by snoo-snoo is the running theme this week. I don't know. She's kind of crazy though. She's kind of crazy there. She's a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So it's kind of like how when you see hot chicks like this and it's like, yeah, but they're crazy. Yeah, this fits more like that. You know, this Brenda was the traditional waifu that you want to wrangle in the traditional way. Whereas Frost Giant daughter here, yeah, I don't know. This one, she's pretty wild. She might end up wrangling. She wrangled Conan. She like froze Conan and wanted to put him in her garden. Yeah, she's pretty wild. She might end up wrangling you. You got to be careful. And I'm talking wild. When I was going through here, as you can see, I was going for proper research to get the screenshots here, and I noticed that she follows the code of the orbital station, even though they're not in space. Not even aboard the orbital station. She already follows the code. I don't know how this got in a kid's cartoon.
Raymond? It's Raymond!
I don't know how they made that. Made that by, but yeah, no pantsu. No pantsu. She's following the code. Yeah, she is wild. It's a wild waifu. I don't know. I might, as much as Orange Brenda presented the challenge to win her over, this one might even more. This one might even more. Yeah, Kitty. Kitty's already been here. Kitty's been around since the Hyborian age. It was Kitty. Now, we did have some evil waifus this week from Galaxy Rangers, because that was the other show that we watched during the week. We had the appearance, once again, of the Super Troopers, which is awesome. Galaxy Rangers is just the gift that keeps on giving with not only waifus, but just memes and one-liners and quotes and things. I love Galaxy Rangers. It's the best. Of course, it gave us Squeegee. And so we got some evil waifus from the Super Troopers this week. And I can't remember this one's name. And I was trying to find it in the episode. Like I got this screenshot from, I was looking for, I thought they said her name. And I just couldn't find it. It was something like Spaz or something. Like she had a really weird name. It was something like Spaz or Sparky or some weird. Yeah, she was like a reject from Jim and the Holograms. Not even the Misfits wanted her. But she was a cool evil waifu. She's got the Ziggy Stardust face paint. Pizzazz. Yeah, I think it was Pizzazz. Yeah, it was Pizzazz. Yeah, she's got the Ziggy Stardust face paint going on, and she has like weird powers, man. I don't know. We didn't see much of her, but blue-haired evil waifu. Figured she was at least worth mentioning. The other evil waifu that we did see a good bit of was Darkstar, the zebra waifu. Taking goth to another level. This is the ultimate goth GF, Darkstar, the zebra waifu. So nice, we saw her twice. She actually showed up in 2 episodes back to back because apparently her and Goose, the Goose Man, they have some sort of history. They go back a ways. The Goose is loose and he's wrangling goth waifus. War Wizard, what's up, man? Glad you could make it. You're here for the Waifu Roundup. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, next level goth. This is how they do goth in space. She's a space goth. This is total space goth. Man, Galaxy Rangers is the best.
TV party tonight.
Forgot about that one earlier. But yeah, we got TV party with the zebra waifu. Now this is where we saw another wrangling method, although it wasn't really a new wrangling method. We've seen it before. In fact, it's one we all know very well. It's the classic wrangling method. Just straight up lasso, nothing but your lasso and the waifu. Classic wrangling method. However, the reason it was worth mentioning is because there was something that made it a bit of a first. A bit of a first. And that was, well, I'll let you guys see. I'll let you guys see what makes this one different from most wranglings that we've seen.
Fail.
wrangle fail. Look at this guy. Look at this guy's weak-ass wrangling game. Look at him. Struggling right here. Just at the initial... Look, he hadn't even pulled her off the horse yet. Look at this guy. Look at him struggling just to pull her off the horse.
His wrangle game is weak. His wrangle game is weak.
He needs to step it up. I like how Goose finds it so amusing too. Just like, look at that fool. Like he knew it was going to happen. Yeah. Wrangle fail. Can't believe it. So yeah, I wanted to feature this. Not that it's a new technique. It's just that something that we've not really seen before. And, you know, maybe we could learn by it. Learn from that weak sauce. That weak sauce attempt at trying to wrangle a space goth waifu. You got to have better form than that. You got to have much better form than that. Never get any waifus wrangled with that form. That's terrible. But not only that, she has the Zook eyes. I almost forgot about this. When I was like going through the footage, I forgot that she could do this. She's got the Zook eyes. She can make you zook out with a look, just glancing your way. And next thing you know, you lock eyes with this space goth waifu. And next thing you know, you're zooking out. So you got to be careful. You got to be careful. This one, I was talking about the Frost waifu, how she would be pretty wild to tame, perhaps difficult to wrangle, but Darkstar might pose the most challenge, I would say. Kuro says, also you have to hold right and press A for a higher waifu wrangle chance. You gotta do the QTE when you're wrangling. You gotta make sure you hit that QTE. Otherwise, and make sure you use the master lasso. This guy wasn't using the master lasso, you know? He was just using a regular lasso. He didn't use the master lasso. Guaranteed wrangle. There's only one in the game, though, so maybe he was saving it for a different waifu. Maybe that's why. Maybe he was saving his master lasso for a different waifu. I remember saving mine from you, too. Yeah, we're living on Pokemon rules here. We have rare candy for our waifus too. Yeah, Prince of the Abyss says rookie. That's right. Q Wolverine, rookie. All right. We had some other appearances from previously wrangled waifus from Galaxy Rangers, but I wanted to show them anyway because it's always nice to see a cameo from Daisy Omega, our Irish cowboy waifu here. And then we also had Maya, one of my personal favorite waifus, not just from Galaxy Rangers, but from all of the recent shows that we've been watching. They're old shows, but they're recent characters. Like I either didn't see them before or don't remember them from my childhood, but these are definite waifus and worth mentioning every time, even if they've already been wrangled previously. So we had to show them off. But here's my my hot take, my controversial pick. I don't know if you guys are going to agree with me here, but this is my pick coming up here. Wife of the week. I actually chose the Frost princess here. I almost called her Frosta. Oh shit. Frosta's going to be jealous. I almost called her Frosta. Frost princess. Uh-oh.
Now just relax. You're among friends. Good friends.
Frost is pissed. Oh shit. Oh shit. I can't get her. I don't want to get her mixed up. We got the real waifu wars going on here. The battle of the Frost Queens. The ice waifus. The battle of the ice waifus, man. Things are heating up.
Waifu Wars!
Yeah, I gotta be careful there. I gotta be careful here. But yeah, this is my controversial, my hot take. I don't know if you guys agree, because we had a lot of top tier waifus this week. But the reason that I picked her is because I have a thing. It's kind of like what's his name from Megas XLR, Jamie. It's like Jamie from Megas XLR that was like green skin girls. He was all into like the alien girls and stuff that had like green skin or blue skin or anything like that. I'm the same way. Any waifus that have like the weird sort of alien skin, like green, blue, purple, white in this case, like I mean like weird white, not just regular white, like Joker white, you know, Harley Quinn white. That is like top tier in my opinion. So, and the aforementioned wildness, you know, pretty much all of the waifus are going to have that wild factor this week. You've got Dark Star, who's, as we've seen, is going to be difficult to wrangle. You've got Orange Brenda, as I called her, who wants you to prove yourself. You don't even need a lasso if you can prove yourself, that is. But that's no easy feat. And then, of course, you've got the Frost Princess here, who is just the definition of wild. So all the waifus this week. Oh, and Aisha. How could I forget Aisha? You know, wild ass cat girl. She's definitely going to be a handful to attempt to wrangle as well. So all the waifus that we had this week are going to be, you know, above average when it comes to the effort they're going to have to put in to wrangle them. So that's why it was sort of a difficult decision. And so really what it came down to was just, all right, well, we've had redheads, we've had cat girls. Technically, I guess you could say we've even had ice waifus because we've had Frosta, but Frosta didn't have the Harley Quinn white skin. So that's why I had to give it to Ice Princess here. I don't know. Who did you guys pick? Who was your pick for waifu of the week? I see a lot of people saying
Cool.
Orange Brenda.
Buster Keaton.
Watch for wicked, wacky, waifus. Wooga wooga.
Wooga wooga. Dude, I don't know. Have we ever heard the bot say wooga wooga before? Because it was like wooga wooga. Wooga wooga.
Swing, swing.
Yo, thank you, man. Thank you. Those wicked, wacky waifus, Mr. Lou Meth. Thank you, man. Pizza rolls for you, good sir. And a wicked, well, Yoko's not wicked, but she is a wacky waifu swinging around here. Hell yeah. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that.
Gyat.
Redhead Supremacy, Orange Brenda. Okay, so a lot of you guys are picking Orange Brenda as waifu of the week. I thought that it would be, the chat would be flipping tables for Aisha. I thought that you guys would be mad that I didn't pick Aisha. But I'm seeing most people going for Orange Brenda. I mean, they're all like, any of them would make a good choice. I think the only one that wouldn't make a good choice was Spaz. I'm sorry. I know that we found out her name was Pizzazz or whatever, but we're just gonna call her Spaz. Spaz was the obvious like low tier ranking one. But Dark Star. Yeah, we had a lot of good ones. All right, few bonus things here before we get to the end. Kuro says, chat betrayal. Betrayed me. No, man, no. Ranma says Spaz because the Misfits have a claim. Damn, somebody actually picking Spaz. All right, Ranma. All right, I'll give you that. All right, a couple of bonus things here as we get towards the end of the stream. This one will be a bit shorter stream than normal, but that's all right. That's all right. But we've got a couple of things here. A bonus comic from Master Crack and some cake that was in the oven. Let's check it out, guys. No privileges here, Nico. Get in line. Yo, Goose has wrangled some waifus. Look at, yo, Goose just wrangled. He's fresh off of a wrangling trip. He just came back from a wrangling trip. Look at this. Wrangled some waifus. He's got Maya. He's got Princess Aura. Maya's in her Tarna outfit that we saw from a comic book. Man, that was like weeks ago. I don't know if you guys remember that comic. And then Nico is wearing her Dirty Pair outfit, which we've seen before. We've seen her Yuri outfit from Dirty Pair. We've seen that one before, all the way back on Halloween, actually. So that's a classic. And then Princess Aura, just Princess Aura. She doesn't even need to wear any other outfit. Her regular outfit, her default outfit is plenty awesome. So yeah, we've got Goose, man. The goose is loose. The goose is loose. He's been wrangling, man. He's been wrangling. What does he say? You have to do what is right. As a Galaxy Ranger, you have a responsibility to uphold the law. Now arrest me and retrieve the stolen property I am wearing. Oh, that's because, okay, so we were talking earlier about how we've got these new characters that are becoming like security, like Sheriff Squeegee, and we saw the security. Let me go back to the image. Let me find it here. This one right here. So we saw like Kitty and Snoopy and Woodstock over here, and it's like basically sort of expanding the lore of the orbital station. We're seeing like these characters that are sort of filling into roles, you know what I mean? Like whether it's a security or Kitty's like, I don't know if Kitty's security. Kitty's more like on a mission. Kitty's like the opposite of security, because if you're, Kitty's more like an enforcer of the law. In fact, that's what it really is. That's what it really is. Like Kitty enforces the law. You know, we have certain laws and codes on the orbital station, and Kitty makes sure that those are being followed. Whereas Squeegee is more like, you know, he's like on patrol and everything. Kitty will mete out the punishment if you break the law, whereas you know, Squeegee's on patrol.
Shake your booty.
So yeah, what Yuri is talking, or I'm sorry, I called her Yuri because she's wearing the outfit. What Nico is talking about here is that she's taken Yuri's outfit. She has broken the law and telling Shane that as a Galaxy Ranger, he has to uphold the law and retrieve the stolen property. So we might have to recruit Shane for orbital station law enforcement here. WWO for life. That's right. That's right. I don't know, man. Shane's busy though. Shane's busy. He's wrangled some waifus already. I don't know. He may need backup. Call in for backup. We need to call in backup. So hell yeah, man. These comics are always a lot of fun. We might get a part 3 to that. There might be another development to that. We'll see. We'll see. But I want to tell you guys, those of you who have stuck around to the end, first of all, I want to say thank you to everyone who's been watching the stream. I know that it's not everybody's cup of tea. Most of you are here for cartoons. And so when I do a live stream every Friday, it might throw some of you off. But, you know, we're just here to have fun. So I appreciate you guys being here. And for those of you that do have a good time and enjoy these live streams every Friday, that's what it's really all about, because I just like the community that we have going on, man. Here, the Baconeers, the Bim Bams, you guys are the best. And so I enjoy that, and I like interacting with you guys, and that's what it's really all about. So I want to thank you guys for being here. And so for those of you that are still here, that have stuck through all the way to the end, let's go ahead and reveal a couple of things that we got coming up for tomorrow. So tomorrow morning No special edition, like as far as any theme for Saturday morning. It's just a regular volume of Saturday morning. Although we do have some pretty cool lineup as far as the shows that I picked. It's like 80s and 90s. Lots of stuff that it's like fan favorites, I guess. If there was any theme that you could say, it would be like it's fan favorites. So we've got some appearances that you might see, as I mentioned before, the Ice Princess and Orange Brenda. They're so nice. We saw them twice, so we're going to see them again tomorrow morning. You will see that episode tomorrow morning if you missed it. And let's see what. Oh, well, do I want to keep that? I don't know. See, I don't know. I don't know if I want to spoil anything, but we're going to see you. A lot of the stuff that we talked about tonight, you'll see like it was referencing stuff that you'll see tomorrow. And then for the movie tomorrow night is going to be well, actually, let me go ahead and confirm that it is going to be a double feature. So we've got a double feature of 2 short anime OVAs tomorrow night. We're going to be watching Appleseed, the 1988 OVA, which is another Masamune Shiro joint. And then after that, we're going to be watching Black Magic M66, which is like anime Terminator. Well, I don't know if Terminator is the best word, because I don't know if the thing's like coming back in time from the future or whatever, but it's like this like killer android or killer robot type deal. So yeah, we're going to watch those 2 back to back, double feature. And the first one, Appleseed, is only about an hour, and the second one, Black Magic M66, is about like 40 minutes or so. So it's going to be the length of a movie with both of them together. It won't even be 2 hours, both of them together with credits and everything. So should be about like what we're used to for Saturday night. So that's what we're going to be watching tomorrow night. And one last treat here. We got more cake. You guys are demanding. I see people saying more cake. Demanding more cake. All right, guys, one last slice. One last slice. Look at that lineup. Dude, Shane is he's an all-star. He's an all-star wrangler. He's got the skill. Look at that lineup, man. That's quite the lineup. What is Frosta wearing? I sort of recognize it, but then I sort of don't, because it's like it's too skimpy to be an actual. Oh, I get it. She's dressed as Battle Cat when she was trying to lure He-Man to ride. Phrasing, but yeah, there you go. Get in line, Nico. Behind Sweet Bee there. Get in line. Shane's got more wrangling to do. He's one of us. Hell yeah. Shouts out Master Kraken, man. He provided some really good art this week. We got to see Charlie. He also provided the art for the Friday post today with Common America. And then we got the fun comics here tonight. And as I mentioned at the start of the stream, I briefly mentioned Waifu Mania, so I'll say it again. We do have the Waifu Mania event, which is coming along. There's progress being made, and so we will see that very, very soon. And then, of course, the Cheese Awards coming up, so lots of fun stuff there. So yeah, Appleseed. We're going to be watching Appleseed tomorrow night, followed by Black Magic M66. Tomorrow morning, we've got an 80s and 90s lineup of Saturday morning cartoons featuring Conan and maybe some of the others that we talked about in this stream tonight, or maybe referenced. I don't know. I want to give you like hints, but you'll see. But yeah, we got plenty of cake to go around. Oh, and if you guys are interested in some live action sci-fi weirdness, I'm going to be playing another couple of episodes of Lex on my second channel, which is Orbital Bacon Bits. And that starts at midnight tonight, Eastern Standard Time, which is about in a little over 30 minutes from now. So if you guys want some live action sci-fi weirdness, that is going to be going on every Friday, as we've been doing. We're on like season 3 of Lex, actually. So we've been doing it for a while. So if you guys want to check that out, we're going to watch over there. Otherwise, I hope to see you tomorrow morning for Saturday morning cartoons and tomorrow night for the Saturday night movie. And if I don't see you, I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you everyone for being here. Be sure to like up the stream if you enjoyed the madness. Thank you so much to everyone who donated. You guys are awesome. It really helps keep the channel going. It means the most. Thank you so much to everyone for being here. You guys are awesome. God bless you all. Stay awesome. And remember,
Until all is one.
Yes, until all is one.
Thank you for visiting me. It's been real.